Welcome back. Early voting is now underway in the state of New York. People went to the polls this morning to cast their ballot in a close race for president, but they're also voting in some pretty important congressional races that could determine who controls the House. Our Gloria Pazmino joins us from a polling location in Long Island. And New York, Gloria, has some tight congressional races that could decide who gets control of the House. Talk to us about that.
Absolutely, Rahel. Very closely watched elections here in New York. We are in the 4th congressional district, and that is just one of 6 closely watched races that, as you said, could determine the balance of power in the House of Representatives. Now, here in New York 4, you have Anthony Diaz-Pasito. He's a Republican incumbent facing off against a Democrat, Laura Gillen. It's actually a rematch from 2022 when Diaz-Pasito flipped that seat along with several other Republicans that took seats in New York and shifted the balance of power 2 years ago. Now, you can see many of these voters here have been waiting for a little over 45 minutes. We spoke to some of them. Most of them said that they don't mind waiting in line, that they want to get this done, get it out of the way. It's the first day of early voting. Some of them told me that they don't know where they're going to be on Election Day or if they'll have the time to come on Election Day. So they wanted to come and get it done. Many of them said that this is a pivotal, extremely consequential election, and they said that they're worried about the economy, public safety, as well as the direction of the country. Take a listen.
Hopefully Diaz-Pasito wins.
What do you like about him?
He's a good dude, former law enforcement, excuse me, firefighter, first responder. I think he's a good dude. I think he's way better than her. I mean, she was town supervisor over here and did absolutely nothing.
He can put himself on the garbage. I don't want to hear what he said. He keep following the same thing with Donald Trump. I don't want to hear anything from him.
So you feel like Diaz-Pasito is lined up with Donald Trump. You don't want to support that?
No, I don't want to support him. Anyone with in line with Donald Trump, I'm not going to vote for you.
Now, Rahel, it's important to mention that while New York historically has been a reliably blue state, there are parts of the suburbs that are purple and that are red, and that is part of what we're seeing play out here. There are some voters here who are supporting the Republican candidate, and there are others that are supporting the Democratic candidate. So while New York City might be a reliable Harris sort of stronghold, there is going to be a different kind of result and turnout in other parts of the state. The campaigns have been focused on immigration, the economy, public safety. In fact, Laura Gillen, the Democrat, has said that she agrees that immigration is a top issue for this community. She has said that she wants to work across the aisle to make sure that the issue is fixed. There are several people here who are supporting Diaz-Pasito, the Republican incumbent, saying that they like his platform and that they are supporting Trump as well. There is a variety of opinion here, and that is the case across many of these different voting districts on Long Island and in other parts of the state. Raul?
Yeah, but certainly a lot of people taking advantage of early voting, not just there in New York, but really all across the country. You're seeing tens of millions of people cast their votes early. Gloria Pazmino, thank you.